You know, there's something special that I learned, that when I met Najeb a little while ago, a few weeks ago, I was told that a custom, instead of shaking one's hand, which I don't want to do anymore anyway, but instead of shaking one's hand, we take our hands and put it over our hearts, and that's a greeting. And I just love that. What a kind and gentle greeting. So I'm going to ask all of you to greet Najeb and Mariam and their family. Well, you can folks come and join us. And we have a few folks from our own community who have been kind and gentle aunties in this family now. So if you folks want to come and join with them, you're more than welcome to do so. And there's Lauren and Elizabeth and Roxanne and Alice. In case you were wondering, some of the little whispers, these were some of our whisperers. So we welcome you to our community. We are so glad that you're able to be. Where's your shoes?
The shoes are gone.
Shoes are gone. But we are grateful that you are here tonight. We are glad that you're here with us and safe. We are glad that you have made meaningful connections with people in our congregation. We're glad that your children are comfortable.
Thank you, Tom. Invite me, thank you.
And we're glad that you're able to share some words.
Okay.
Good. Come.
Thank
Here's
you.
the microphone.
Okay, I want to take my mom.
You can if you want.
Okay.
Thanks, folks.
Okay. First of all, I want to say hello to all of you. Thank you for coming. Some of you knew me already, and some are meeting me for the first time. I will tell you my and my family's story. But first I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Najibullah. My last name is Arab. I am 31 years old. My wife Mariam and my 3 sons here with me. I studied law and graduated from Al-Falah University in Jalalabad at Nangarhar province. At the same time, I was going to university. I worked for 9 years at the different jobs in an American military camp in Afghanistan. At first, I worked as a driver for an Afghan company which was hired directly by the US military. After that, I was hired by the camp's service operation as a supervisor. I was responsible for all 35 people who provided all the service to the camp, included laundry services, ensuring the camp had clean water and that the dirty used water along with the garbage was transported out of the camp. At the same time, the U.S. Army was providing supplies to other camps. At that time, I was driving them. Additionally, I was hired by camp to maintain the trucks used by the soldiers and locals. I'm very proud of my job for the U.S. military. The trust they placed in me and the many commendation and recommendation I received as base operations supervisor, I still miss my job. As proud as I was of my job, it was also the cause of problem for my family. One day, some bad people called my family and threatened them. They said that I was a spy for the American troops. My father and my brothers explained, I was not a spy. I was just working there, but it didn't work. Then time passed, and one day, as I was returned to my home, there was some bad people who were either waiting for me or had followed me home. As I arrived at my door, they shot me in the chest. I still have the bullet inside me. My family took me to the hospital. When I woke up, my family told me this story. I knew this was a problem, so I left my province and moved to Kabul. Because everyone in my province knew me, and that I worked in the military camps. In Kabul, no one knew me. I thought it would be safer for me and my family. When the Taliban took our country and the country collapsed, my family and I were great dangers. Fortunately, I know Major Chris because he was working at the same camp in 2014. A friend of mine connected Major Chris, who was here in the United States, and told him about our situation. Major Chris contacted someone in Kabul, and he gave our name and our numbers to someone who could help us. Major Chris is my family hero because he protected me and my family life. Also, I am proud of my Har HaShem congregation members. Sometime later, someone called us and told us to go to a certain gate at the airport. My friend and I and our families left for the airport and with hundreds of thousands of people outside the gate. We were lucky. We were called to enter the airport. They took us into a military C-17 plane, transport plane. There were about 500 people in the plane, but not seats. We were flown to Qatar. Our first stop on our way to country I could not even imagine. We spent 4 days there in a military camp. From Qatar, we were flown to the military camp in Germany, where we spent about 2 months, and then the US. We stopped in DC on our way to Indiana. America seemed so very nice. We were treated well at the airport in Indiana. We were again in a military camp. We were processed there. And after 2 months, we left for Boulder, Colorado. Why Boulder, Colorado? Because Major Chris was here, and he told our story to the Lutheran Family Services and to you. Har HaShem, and because of you, I have a home for my family. I am so very thankful, and I feel very good here, like I am at home. I feel safe here. Our future will be good here. I am really optimistic for my kids' future. I am so happy and thankful to this congregation. You have provided all the material things we need to live here. But you have provided something more, friendship. Something we need because we left all of our family and friends in Afghanistan. I don't know what will happen to my friend and my family in Afghanistan. But I do hope that I will be successful here. Then I can help my family there. They need this help very badly. There, I have 20 family in one house, included in my family are my parents, my brothers. My brothers have lost their jobs. My parents are old. And my country is suffering a great famine. My family is facing financial and a food issue to survive. So you see, I must succeed. Besides the 23 family members who lived together, I have 5 living sisters. The 6th passed away. I worry for them too. I am very thankful for the help I have received from my teachers to improve my English. This is important for me and my family's future. My English teachers are my future for my future life in the USA. I am thankful to all who have helped me, but some are very special, like Major Chris, who helped me get out of Afghanistan, and Elizabeth, Lauren, Roxanne, Judith, and Jem, for whom I have special appreciation. To all of you, members of this congregation, I thank you for all your help. It has made a big difference in my family life. I am at your service, and any question you have about me or my family, you can ask me anytime. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your coming and listen to my teachers. Thank you so much.
We're glad that you're here and that you shared these words. It's important for us.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, so often we know of work that needs to be done, and we don't always see it. So for all of you who have helped to sustain this congregation, this is one of the things that we're doing. We have been, and you still can, make your own acts of tzedakah, and our website has 2 options for you. There are ways that we can support Najeb's family directly, that we pass along to them. The synagogue has been providing rent and utilities. Everything is free for them for this year. And we still have a mortgage, so if there's a way to support that effort specifically to help the congregation make sure that we provide whatever they need in terms of their housing supports. We are helping them also to make sure that the 23 family members are in Afghanistan still can receive some support. And we too are grateful to Major Chris Liggett, who helped to facilitate everything, and Matt, Najeb's friend, and also somebody else who made their way here from Afghanistan, Matt Amin. We're glad that you are here with us. Yes, we are so glad that you are here, safe and strong, and wish you strength for you and your family. And this is just one little taste. The events of this past week and so much more, we have a lot of work to do. And so I'm going to make a plea and say, help us to do it. Whether it's through this effort and family, or you make your own gifts to HIAS, or you make your gifts to the International Rescue Committee, or even to support the Jewish community in Ukraine. The World Union for Progressive Judaism has funds and help available. Hillel, because one Hillel house has been destroyed. Hillel is raising funds to help people on the ground, and so is the Jewish Federations of North America and we can make our gifts through Jewish Colorado. A part of who we are is about showing up. I just believe that with all my heart. And that's what the Jewish community has learned how to do, either because people have done it for us and also because they didn't. So, we are grateful for his words, to be sure, but more than that, I'm grateful for his courage and vulnerability to share such a story. And I hope that you take their story with you outside of the sanctuary. Tell it to others and raise it up so that we can provide some strength, some comfort, some peace to some others as best as we can. Aleinu L'Shabech, on 586, at the bottom of the page, we're going to start with the first